Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New York Jets. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready? 90. Wall. Watch the ball. 52's the mic, boys. 52. I'm here all day.
They'll run for the first time with Michael Carter. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
15, Lonnie.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic.
Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return stops. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Switch. Slam.
18, Pioneer.
24, check 24. Check the
Herc. He's right there, Herc.
Crack.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
That's the way to hit.
This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch tight. Tight end.
Come 19. 4 down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Watch the run.
This is Smith with a grab. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
25. Check 25. Check.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught by Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Better drop something else,
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Run to the ball. Fly to the ball. Run.
first and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown. Miles Sanders. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can do together on this drive.
College coach right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally stop him. 16-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
36. Mike 3. Mike's 5-4.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Check 3. Watch the ship.
There's a handoff to Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
All day. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
60 Maverick.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Check 49.
Out.
18 Rattler. 25 to Mike. We're going 20.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
That's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
Let's go, D. 58 to Mike, 58. 58.
Here's a give to Carter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he can't find anywhere to go. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st down, Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. Breaks the tackle there on Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Twist. Check 24. Check.
Hey. 79 Broncos. Hey, watch that.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Squeeze, double. Mike 54. Mike 50.
19 Lion. Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 50.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Ricky.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run with Sanders. Give him 4 on the carry there, and 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, you got deep?
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
19 tight. 19 tight. Check smash. Check smash.
4. Brilliant.
Here's Hurts to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Mike's 5-4.
Come on, D.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll set up the throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Tight dog.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Bronco 80.
Get in the weight room. Check 43.
On 1st down, it's Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Elliott good with a PAT, and the route is on here in this 1st half. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I guess they can want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the 1st play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, man. Watch the move.
Now it's Wilson. Drop that down to Carter underneath. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 8 there play, and it'll be third down. Action. Now Wilson. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
We got tight left, tight left.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. Strike. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mike 54. We ain't giving up. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
On 2nd and 9. Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown! Jordan Rager, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it because if we stay here and do this, we're going to have a lot to fill in the second half.
There's still another half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Keep it up, keep it up.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Come on, D!
From the shotgun, Wilson. Finding some room at midfield. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Let's
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Orbit. Boys, 52. Don't get nervous.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
Now Wilson.
Let's go.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready. 90. More.
Watch twist.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Right there.
Hey, watch the screen.
From the left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here we go.
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
We got work.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room.
Mike's 50.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Right there, 54.
They'll go again with Sanders. Sanders has the first down and much more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the draw, here's Sanders. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check smash.
push forward for about 4 down to the 37. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, they're running with Sanders. They're looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Don't stop that motor. Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, right up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there half time, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic.
65, 65.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Hey, 58 is the mic.
They'll run on first down. It's Carter. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 70 Indy. Protein spill.
Exit. Check it.
They'll go again with Carter.
Let's go. Come on.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Now Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16.
You ain't got nothing.
52.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
On second down, it's Carter. And here he'll get it down to the 7. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal, but they got 3 points out of them. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Watch 54. I got wide.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Sanders at first down, still going. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Right there.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Touchdown! Devontae Smith with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Ready, ready, ready.
Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2.
Watch the flood, watch the flood, watch the flood. Echo. Motion, pump, pump, pump. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Here we go.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Stuff to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them over.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. Return across midfield at the 46-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot and pick it off a pass.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Break. 54's Mike. Check, watch 54. Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
Another run with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Turn to Sanders, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to them, and they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On first down, Carter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to go down. They say the Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To the 24 on third down.
58, right over there.
Now it's Wilson.
Right there. Watch the run, watch the run.
He'll get that one to Carter complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Wilson. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Ready? Liking 18. I got one.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Here we go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Down. Hawk 70.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Record.
Lights 57. Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Jets, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.